I'm Dave First with 2023 NTT IndyCar Series champion, two-time champion now, and Alex Palou. Thanks for doing this.
Yeah, my pleasure.
I have a cheat sheet.
Let's go.
Let's go through this past season. You led the series in wins, poles, podiums, top fives, top tens, races led, laps led. Man, it's too bad it wasn't a better season for you.
Yeah, I wish it was all the seasons
What were you thinking?
like that.
Good point. That was a season of dominance, which is incredibly difficult to do in this series because no one just runs away with something like this, right?
Yeah, honestly, I don't know how to describe how this year was, but it's been amazing. As you describe it, we've been able to be in the top 10 every single race.
When someone says, "How did you do it?"
I don't know. I mean, honestly, the team made me look really good this year. We had really fast cars every time. We went on track, we had really fast cars. Maybe it was not the ultimate fastest car, but we were like P2 or P3. And then strategies. So my team made me look really good this year.
At what point this season did you know, man, we're going to be a player to win another championship?
You always feel that way, right?
Yeah.
Even last year, that wasn't a good year. I felt like, man, we're fighting for it. And we were fighting until the last two races of the year. But it's tough. This year, I felt like we had more pace. We started winning quite early, and then we got like 3 in a row. And that felt like, that was the point where I was like, okay, it's our championship to lose. Like we have the opportunity to get the advantage of those points and keep it for the rest of the season and try and win it. But it's always tough. Like look at some point Newgarden was like threatening us a lot after Iowa.
Yeah.
And then Dixon at the end.
Yeah.
And it could have been earlier with somebody else or with one of those drivers. So
When you came here for the GMR GP, won that race, launched ahead. I believe we were third in points, went ahead, took the points lead at that point, which you never relinquished, which is amazing in its own right that you went that far without giving it up. I think that's really when the momentum kicked in, at least from the outside. Is that true on the inside?
Yeah, I would say that already since St. Pete, even that we finished 8th.
Yeah.
But we already felt like...
Nobody talked about you in St. Pete. I mean, you were 8th, it was a top 10, but
Nobody
it was like,
did.
okay. Marcus obviously won, and so there was an eye on him.
And Dixon finished 2nd or 3rd.
Yeah, he was
so
on
we
the
knew we had, oh man, the package we have is really good this year. But yeah, since GMR Grand Prix, it was the 4th race of the season.
Correct, yeah.
Yeah, so it was quite early on already. But also Texas, it was my worst place before and finished 3rd, and I was like, man, this is great. So yeah, I would say since the beginning this year, I felt like we had what we needed to fight for the win.
Yeah. Give me some quick reactions when I say these names. All right. Joseph Newgarden.
Tough.
Scott Dixon.
Very tough. Yeah, Dixon is the man. He's the man.
Pato Award.
He's funny.
Funny ha-ha or funny like a clown?
No, funny, haha. Yeah, he's always funny. He's always funny.
Scott McLaughlin.
I like him. I like him a lot. Yeah, he's a good dude.
He's quickly becoming a player in all
Yes,
this,
he
isn't
is.
he?
He's very tough on track. He's very fast. He's an amazing person.
Colton Herta.
He's Colton. Yeah, I love him. I love him. Yeah.
Colton. What does that mean?
I don't know. It's Colton. It's tough to describe Colton. I love him as well. I spent quite a lot of time this year with him compared to the previous years, and yeah, I think we are friends.
He might be, in my opinion, when he's on his game and that car's rolling, it might be the toughest one out there.
Yeah.
You know, and he can really.
He is. He's able to do those weekends where you're like, I cannot do anything to catch him on one lap or even one full race. So yeah, he's tough to beat.
Right. One more name for you, Alex Palou.
Me. No, it's I'm no different to the drivers you mentioned before. I think we are all fast. We are all tough to beat if we have the right equipment. I just think that this year we had everything we needed. We had luck when we needed didn't really have bad luck this year, so it was one of those years where everything worked for me. So.
Well, not only did you not really have bad luck, but the bad luck you did have, you quickly overcame, and I mean, the string of top tens alone tells you how good this was. So you made up a lot of, I hate to use the term points racing, but that's what a lot of those races were, is that you made the most of kind of a difficult situation.
Yeah, I mean, this place,
yeah.
At the Indy 500, we got the pole, we were really good at the beginning, got hit on pit lane, and then we still recovered from 30th or something.
Is, of all those drivers, and maybe there's others because the competition's so difficult in the series, but is there a benchmark driver knowing, hey, if I can finish ahead of so-and-so, it's going to be a good day for us? Is there someone?
Not now, in IndyCar, not now. I mean, you cannot only take one driver and be like, oh, if I finish ahead of Dixon, it's a good day. Which it's normally actually, a really good day, yes. Yeah, but I would say that's the only one, because you know that he's always, even on the bad days. Now, this past year, this 2023, and the bad days he wins. So, but all the other drivers, they are all there. Like all the drivers you mentioned, Ericsson as well. Like whenever you beat these guys, you know that you can be happy about the weekend.
Go back to your teammate Scott. That run he had at the end of the season. It's almost as if, hey guys, don't forget about me. He's still got the goods. He's timeless. He's ageless. A six-time champion. Your 3 years with him in this team, how has that helped you develop as a driver and maybe has led to your success?
Oh, a ton.
Really?
I mean, he's one of the fastest drivers on the grid, the toughest teammate I ever had, just because he's really fast when everything goes well, but he's also fast when he doesn't have a car or he doesn't feel good with the track or wherever. He normally feels good, but anyway. But then the way he overcomes issues, so that made me think a lot and made me learn. I'm still learning how to save fuel like he does, how to prepare the races and how he manages the races while he's in tough situations.
Yeah.
Because you might think from the outside that he always has the best strategies, but that's not true. I mean, he makes the strategies work and makes the job easy for the team at the stand. They do a tremendous job, but he makes it easy for them.
Yeah.
He gives them like different options. So learn a ton, and I still have a lot to learn from him.
Well, that's the beauty of you being at that team, is that you're literally a fly on the wall amongst a lot of champions. Dario's hanging out with the team a lot. You've got Scott, you got his resources, just to be able to be a sponge and learn from those guys like that. I mean, heck, even Mike Hull or Chip, certainly, Barry Wanzer, who's been around forever, and Ricky Davis, and then just the names just keep going on and on. I mean, what an opportunity, right?
Oh yeah, it's an amazing environment that it's like I have different resources that I can pull out. And even last year we had Jimmy. I mean, that was pretty special at the Oval, especially just like asking weird questions that I had on the ovals, but yeah, it's I'm on a lucky spot. I would say that the opportunity I had to be there, especially in 21 when I came with our results, it's pretty special.
Back to stuff on track. If you're coming up on a driver and you know this is going to be a problem, it's not going to be easy to get around this person. It's going to be, who is that driver? Who makes you sit up in your seat a little bit and really grab that steering wheel?
Dixon and Newgarden, both. Yeah. I mean, Dixon is your teammate and you cannot go like crazy aggressive, and he's tough to pass. But Newgarden is always tough to pass, man. Even if, he's tough. And he's not like super aggressive or anything like that, but he's tough the way he defends.
He knows how to make it tough.
Yes.
Is he your biggest rival in the series right now? Outside of maybe your teammate in Scott?
It changes.
Really?
Yeah, I mean...
From what to what? From race to race?
From race to race, year to year. Like, power last year was like unstoppable. Yeah. I think it changes every weekend, and especially year to year, it changes so much.
Looking down the road a little bit, off season's here. What are you going to be doing?
I'll be going home, celebrate, have a baby, celebrate again, and come back. Okay, there's a lot to unpack here.
Yes. With the off season. All right, you're going back home, which is great. Celebrating the championship, I know you did a media tour after WeatherTech Raceway Laguna Seca. There's going to be much more added to it, obviously. This is old hat now. This is your second time around. You know how to handle this, right?
Yeah, it's different. I think when it was 21, we still had a little bit of COVID things around, so we couldn't really do the full media tour or the full activities. I think this year is a bit more special just because you see the people is there. It's not Zoom meetings or whatever. So, it's feeling more real, and I'm enjoying a lot more because I know what to expect. And I felt in 21 I didn't enjoy as much as I should have. Well, this year I'm just enjoying every single second.
Right. You're getting to know the Astro Challenge Cup pretty well. So.
I love it. Yes.
And 2 now, baby ones, right?
Yes.
So there you go. Speaking of babies, you realize you like slyly...
I just threw it in there.
You kind of mentioned to everyone at Portland that, oh, by the way...
It was the best moment, right?
Did you intend to do that?
Yes, of course. I'm not the guy that's gonna post on Instagram huge news in the middle of the year, and I just want to keep it to myself so I didn't get asked questions about the baby and contracts and all that stuff and the year and the championship. It was like too much to put on the same basket, so we kept it quiet, and then once we won the championship it was like, so I'm gonna celebrate, have a baby, and so I thought it was the way I do stuff.
I think some of our staff, we had your wife Esther in the back room, and oh, by the way, I think Alex just announced you guys are having a baby.
Yeah, so she told me that somebody said, oh, by the way, he just said, and then she was like, oh my God.
Yeah. What are you more nervous about next year, 2024 season or being a dad?
I think both, but separate. I'm always excited about the new season, but I don't know I know what to expect about the new season, more or less. Yeah. Challenges, good moments, but I don't know what to expect as a dad. Like, is she gonna cry a lot or not? Or is she gonna let me sleep? And I don't know.
Okay, these are good questions. Changing diapers? Are you gonna change diapers?
I think I'm good. So
yeah,
I have some experience from my sister because we have like 12 years of gap, so I know a little bit. Okay. I'm not an expert, but I know.
To dust off the knowledge, here you go. Help out with that. That's good. How are you with getting up in the middle of the night?
Not good. Yes, not good. I'm terrible. I need to have like a good sleep. I'm good at waking up early, so that might help. Okay.
Well, we'll keep an eye on that. How are you finally about building things? Because that's what dads do a lot with.
Terrible.
So
I don't build things.
No,
I can't. I try, but it just.
Does Esther? Does anyone?
No.
I'm really fearful for this.
What do I need to build?
I don't. Can you read? Do you follow instructions well? Okay.
From who?
Well, like if you need to build something, say a crib or a toy or something.
So the crib, I bought it, and the crib is put together.
Yeah.
Because it came like that.
Okay, perfect.
Yes.
That's
so
good.
that's good. That's step one.
I feel good about that.
If I need to build something else, I'm terrible.
Oh. Well, the good news is you have a whole race team behind you.
I have a whole race team. I just can call Ricky, hey, I have a big issue. I can call Julian or Barry. I think Barry will be like hands-on. I actually called Barry when I had to hang some...
pictures or something?
Yes. Because when Esther told me to do it, I was like, it's not going to look straight, so we better call Barry. And he came with his tools, boom, boom, and it looks amazing.
That is the hard part. One picture is fine, but when you do like more than one.
Yeah, we did like 3, and you needed to make sure it was straight.
Good luck with that.
He did good.
Yeah.
So I have a full organization of contacts that if I need something, I can call, and I'm pretty positive they might help.
All right. At least you've got 2 Astro Challenge Cups to deal with on one of those shelves, maybe some more later on. So.
It's on the floor now. I need to put like shelves, but as I don't, and I have the shelves.
Again, you need help for this.
Yes,
so
I have the shelves.
Yeah.
But they are not where they have to be. They are not on the wall. I need to call Barry, actually. I'm going to call Barry after this.
I feel like you've got a long off season in store. Anyway, it's all good.
Yeah, and we have testing as well.
As a 2-time champion, you can handle it. Yeah, hybrid testing, babies, championship celebration.
Yes, and some Christmas. I love Christmas.
Holidays, you love Christmas.
I love Christmas.
What's your favorite Christmas present you ever received?
My family.
Oh,
that was so. Oh my God! Don't cry. No, don't do it now. Yes.
We'll end it there. Congratulations on a
Thank you.
tremendous season, and can't wait to see you again in 2024.
Thank you.
Alex Palou.